Welcome back to another podcast with Cosmic Convos. This is Cassie, and I am excited to talk to you guys today about finding your soul tribe. If you look in the lower right hand corner, there's going to be an email address that pops up there. If you ever have an idea of a topic you would love me to cover, if it's in my realm, in my span, then I will definitely cover it for you and I will create that podcast. Just feel free to reach out at any time. Let's go ahead and jump into what it is all about finding your soul tribe. This is a common phrase that we've all kind of heard and we've all been exposed to is soul tribe. So what exactly is a soul tribe? A soul tribe is kindred spirits. It's those people that you've incarnated here on earth with. It's the family that comes in the form of friends, coworkers, acquaintances, business partners, and it doesn't necessarily have to be blood family, although they can also be a part of your soul tribe. If you've ever had the imagery of like a soul cloth, okay, that's kind of what it is. If we're all a part of this huge piece of cloth, there's little areas in that cloth that have clusters of different kinds of people. And that's your soul tribe. These are people that teach you lessons. They're here to love you, to support you, to guide you through your journey. And it's not in the same way that you would experience karmic relationships or even soulmates. These are typically non romantic people, but they can be and can form into romantic connections as well. So now that we understand what a soul tribe is, the reason I wanted to talk to you guys about finding your soul tribe is because with all the conversations that I've ever heard about soul tribes, one of the things that I've never really heard anyone talk about is how to really find them and how to know if you have found them. And so those are the two things that I want to pinpoint for you today. First off, how do you find them? So typically we find our soul tribe after we've gone through a lot of growth, a lot of healing. That's where we end up landing with our soul tribes is areas of transformation, moments where we really need support, where we're really coming out of an old version of ourselves and we're reconnecting to a new version of ourselves. This is the when you can really expect to kind of meet people that randomly just come into your life. Sometimes it can be a single individual person that introduces you to a group of people, or it can be a group of people and you vibe with very specific individuals within that community. So, finding your soul tribe will typically happen after you've already gone through areas of transformation and growth. Just because you have connected with a soul tribe does not mean that you cannot connect with a new soul tribe. And I want to give you guys this as an example. I connected with a soul tribe when I went into corporate America, and that's what my job was, and that's where I put all my energy and focus into. There were very specific individuals within that organization that I really vibed with, that I really connected to. I was drawn to them, and I formed really tight bonds with these people very quickly and very easily. I didn't feel the need to keep my guard up and my walls up like I typically would have. These are people that seem to just touch my soul and my heart in a different way, where I just felt innately that I could trust them and that it was okay to allow them in. Now, once I left corporate America, on my way out, my transition, I joined a community garden. And when I joined that community garden, I was gathered around many people that just felt right. They all were very essential to different pieces of who I was discovering myself to be, whether that's in terms of relationships, friendships, family, as a mom, growing up, different aspects of me kind of showed up in that community garden through each of those individuals. And it was very beautiful. So at the same time, I was experiencing moving from one soul tribe into a different soul tribe. But what it taught me and what it made me realize is that we're never tied to having just a single type of soul tribe. Each time that we evolve, we grow, we change, we maneuver, we go in different directions of life, there is a soul tribe ready and prepared to welcome us in that direction, in that piece of our journey. So a soul tribe does not dedicate itself to your entire journey. You have different soul tribes that come in and out of your life at different times, depending on what part of your journey you're on. That's the same way that your guides work. You don't have one dedicated guide to help you through your entire journey. You have multiple guides that come in and out during your journey. You may have one that does stick with you the whole time, but you have all these other ones that are constantly coming and going. Now, this is the importance, this is the significance of allowing yourself to release bonds with people so you can form new bonds. If we never allow ourselves to move on or expand beyond the soul tribe that we've initially connected with, that we found, that we love to be with, we inhibit our own journey. We inhibit our own growth because we're meant to welcome in different soul tribes that help initiate us into different parts of our journey. And that's the thing I never hear people talk about. Sometimes your soul tribe is meant to be released. It's not meant to be with you forever. Just because you find your soul tribe does not mean you need to stop looking or stop exploring or allowing yourselves. Sometimes you grow out of that soul tribe. They come in with lessons and with beautiful learnings. Typically, your soul tribe will teach you things in a very beautiful, kind way. And that's why I'm saying it doesn't feel karmic. Now, the second part of that, now that you've found your soul tribe, how do you know it's your soul tribe? And we've covered a little bit of this already. When you know it's your soul tribe, there is this innate feeling of trust, of comfort, of familiarity, of enjoyment. It's someone that it's so easy to connect to in such a quick amount of time that you kind of question, like, how did I become friends with this person when I feel like we've always been friends? I don't remember the same process with this person that I usually take with other people when I become friends. Or it's someone that you just really enjoy being around. You love their energy. Typically, it is like minds. So it's people that are going to align with the mindset that you hold in that moment. They're there to, again, help you transition through one part of life into another part of life. And sometimes they stake around after that, if that's where your journey kind of goes. But other times they don't always stick around. Other times you find different soul tribes you're meant to transition. Once I departed from my corporate America soul tribe and then also my gardening soul tribe, I fully dove into my spiritual work as a full-time psychic. I started to explore that part of me even more in an intense kind of way. And lo and behold, I found a new soul tribe that were doing the same thing. They're on the same journey as me. And we met heads in the same place because we were all having similar experiences and they helped push me through. I knew they were my soul tribe not because they were doing the same thing as me and not because we were all going through the same things. It's because when I went into that space, there were only two or three very specific individuals that I immediately clicked with. And it seemed like they just understood me in a way that I didn't have to explain. They were able to give me little doses of information that I didn't even ask for that somehow resonated strongly with me and for me. And I was able to do the same for them. So your soul tribe isn't just identified as the people that are around you with like mindset, with like ideas, and doing the same things, going through the same transitions. It ultimately comes down to a feeling of connectivity that you have with that person in a very easy, spontaneous kind of way. You naturally feel that person's energy and enjoy it. You want more of it. You want to be around it, not in an obsessive, toxic way, but in a very healthy, cohesive, supportive, familial type of way. This is how I say identify your soul tribe. Don't identify with people that are in the same space doing the same thing just because you guys are in the same, part of your lives. Identify with those that truly feel that spark of trust and comfort. Those are the people that you know that you naturally go towards because they just feel good. When you are a person who typically doesn't ask for advice, but you always have that person that you're like, yeah, I would trust that person. I would ask them for advice and I'd share information. That's your soul tribe. So I hope you guys take this and it helps move you along on your journey and introduce you to your soul tribe. And I will eventually upload another video about more soul tribes since they are so important. But don't mistake them for soulmates and things like this. But I will catch you guys on the next one. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.